Hello everyone, I am Rolf and let's get cooking. Today we're going to make some pizza, pan pizza on the grill. Our dough is ready to go. I'm going to have the recipe up at the end. Take a screenshot. I have a plastic bowl with the lid here. You can just use any bowl really that's going to be big enough to handle it, and just use some cling wrap over the top. It needs to rise for about 12 hours. We've got fresh out of the toaster oven, some ground beef we'll use for one topping. I have a little bit of pepperoni, and we're going to do just cheese. I'm doing 3 pies today. It's a Pizza Hut style crust, so we're going to be using some pizza pans. These are cheapies from Walmart. I recommend you get something better than these because they can only handle 450 degrees, and you put them on the coals and they're going to overheat. And we will most likely also be doing, let me grab this over here, a 10-inch large cast iron skillet. Let's go out to the grill. I'll show you how I set up the coals to do this. Be right back. Today we'll be using a Dynaglow Signature Series side smoker. I have about 8 coals in the center, a pile to the right, a pile to the left. Once we got the fire going, we'll put the grills on, and then we got to keep turning the pan to get even cooking on the bottom. And the Pizza Hut style crust actually fries in oil, so we're going to put oil in the pan before we put the dough, and it's going to get bubbly hot. This works out pretty well for me. So we're going to be using canola oil today. Going to put a good amount in there because we're going to be frying that dough. And you want to get it up on the sides. Get a good liberal coating. Put a little bit more in there. Dough out. Yeast. This is a sticky dough. That's okay. It's going to be fine. And you just kind of stretch it out, preferably with 2 hands. Get a little oil on your fingers. There's plenty in the pan, so you just pick it up from there. If it starts giving you trouble stretching, you just give it a break, let it rest for a while, and you come back and finish stretching it. You don't be pounding it down because you want all those air bubbles. Okay. all this fancy camera equipment I have, I don't have anything I can do an overhead shot with. I'll work on that. Let's get a napkin here. Pick up the lid, and we'll cover up that one. Let that rest for a while, and we'll work on the 2-pan ones. Okay, same deal with the steel pans. Put plenty of oil. Get some on your fingers, and start stretching out the dough. And again, if it stops stretching and wants to return, just let it sit for a little while. It'll relax and you can continue stretching it. Of course, 2 hands makes this a lot easier. And once we get it all stretched out, we're going to cover it up and let it sit for about an hour. It can go longer, it's not going to hurt anything. And then we'll add our toppings. Let the coals get burning good, and then we'll be ready to cook. Alright, this one's going to need a few minutes. So let's get the fire going. We're using these fire starters today, along with this fine torch.
The look of the sky. Actually, you take this, please. Thank you.
And we're just going to hang out, make sure they keep going. We're going to go do the toppings. Okay, so let's do the toppings. We've got some jarred sauce, we've got some pepperoni, we've got the chopped meat that I showed you earlier, and I shredded a block and a half of mozzarella. I get 1 pound of part skim and a ½ pound of whole milk cheese. Let's get to see if we can do this one-handed. You don't want too much sauce because you don't want a soggy crust. Or maybe you do. In this business, everything is to taste. Everybody's taste is different. Starting to smell like pizza. That should be good. Gotta pretty it up over there a little bit. Next step requires 2 hands. Got a little Parmesan. And I'm going to need to grate and see if I can. Oh, this guy's got talent, huh? Yeah, we get some palm on here. Let's get some mozzarella going here, huh? Some people like to go over the edge and get that nice crispy cheese crust. And some people don't like that. You do what you like. Not over there, this over here. Now let's get this meat going. Break up them big pieces a bit. This was 2 burger patties worth, if you're curious. There we go. Pull my glove off, pardon me. And we're going to dump a little bit of drizzle sauce on there, a little bit there over the top. Just a little bit. Like Bob Ross is making a pizza pie. A little happy drizzle. Happy sauce. Happy pizza. That should do it. Alright. I'm going to take care of the other 2 and then we're going to get this on the grill. Let's see how this is doing. That's looking good. Let's pop this bad boy on there. Gotta turn it every minute or so it cooks evenly. We'll be back. Yeah, we're up about 370 degrees, give or take. See the oil's starting to boil already. Give them a little turn. Close them. Patience is key with this. Turn it every little bit so it cooks even. And you gotta start checking, make sure the crust isn't burning on the bottom. But it normally works out well. Let's give that another turn. And I won't bore you with the details of turning it every minute. We'll be back when it's ready to come off. Well, when we first start checking the crust. Whichever comes first. See how this is doing here. Looking pretty good. Not burning. Life is good. Now I need a thinner spatula to get it loose from the edge of the cast iron pan. But she's looking good, man. Extra cheese. Let's see how this one's doing. Okay, that's good. Onto the cooling rack it'll go. Of course. Well, I gotta put you guys down, sorry.